Yeah, so I think you mentioned, or your colleague mentioned earlier, the UK savings rate. So I think there's a degree of anticipation, certainly in the UK, that actually savings are going to have to go up because sources of income are going to decline and consumption is going to fall. In the US, we're not quite seeing that yet. We've seen spikes in sort of housing interest and also autos as a result of kind of low interest rates. But my own belief is that actually consumption will be affected in the US. And that's bad news on both sides of the pond, clearly, because both economies derive a large proportion of their GDP from consumption. So I think that it's going to make for a very, very tough environment. And we also know from in the UK, the 1980s, the mining experience and the decline of the mining industry, that these jobs were not easily reallocated. That when people, sadly, of a certain age, lose their jobs, they find it very, very difficult to retrain. It's just human nature. Some will be successful, but on the whole, it's very, very tough once you're over a certain age to do something else. So I think that's going to be a major, major challenge.
Tell me about it, Julian. You spend ages, I'm sure, over at GAM pontificating and ruminating on your next trade. What is your next trade you're looking to put on, Julian?
Ooh, okay. The next trade, actually, the trades we've put on, funnily enough, this week, we have made a little bit of an adjustment away from technology into value, because funnily enough, we see a vaccine, the potential for a vaccine, which is over 50% probability according to University of Pennsylvania before March. That would actually be a threat to the growth and technology trade. If there was a vaccine that came through, then you would see a bit of a spike up in value stocks. So we're just making a little bit of an adjustment there, away from sort of the growth stocks towards value. The other thing we're doing is in credit. Long-dated credit and high-risk credit is challenging. So we're trying to make things safer around there. Spreads are very tight, and the economy is not in good shape. So I think credit could be an area of risk.